Hey guys, Amanda here from the Homestead Quest. So today we have a really busy day out in the backyard and in the garden. Today I have to aerate the soil. It's not really tilling, but it's like taking a pitchfork and kind of lifting the soil a little bit and just kind of giving it some room to breathe. And I also have just a bunch of compost to amend the beds when I'm done with that. And then I also got more raised bed mix. It's the Kellogg's. It has worm castings and some poultry compost in it, but it's really high or really low in nitrogen. So I wanted to amend the beds with some actual compost as well. So we're gonna do that. And then I also, if you watched my last gardening video, I was talking about how I need to clear out the sod. And as you can see, or the sod from one side, and as you can see, I've gotten about halfway there, so I'm gonna try and finish that up as well. And if I can go further than that today, we'll do that because I have a bunch of work I have to do in this backyard. So yeah, let's just, I guess, get to it. And if you guys want to come along, you should come with me. Alright, so I have the beds amended with compost. So now it's time to turn my attention to getting the sod out of this area of the garden. Out of this area of the garden so that I can put some weed guard down and then some like decorative bark or something like that just to make it nice. So I have to take a break from removing the sod to empty out the wheelbarrow. We've just been putting all the sod in the chicken coop and they love it. They're eating the bugs, they're kicking up the dirt, they're taking dust baths in it. So I'm gonna empty this out and then we're gonna go back to removing the sod. So as you can see, I've put all the sod in there. I've gone all the way to the fence line essentially, and then I just have that strip behind to do, and I'm gonna do that tomorrow because I am tired. But here, yeah, I'll show you all the progress. All right, guys, this is what we've gotten done today. I have a whole nother wheelbarrow full of sod. But yeah, I got all along there finished. And then I just have that small strip to do tomorrow, and then I'll be able to put the weed guard down and get some of the decorative mulch on. Here's my basil. I'm hardening them off today. So to harden off a plant means that you are acclimating them to the outside. You can't start any plants inside and then take them outside directly, or they'll just die. They're not used to the sunlight, they're not used to the wind, and then at night they're not used to the cold, so you have to slowly acclimate them. So how you typically should do it is, you know, maybe start at 7 o'clock in the evening and then leave them out for an hour because that's when the sun is low and not as intense. And then the next day maybe put them out at 6 and then keep them out until 8, and then so on and so forth, and then let them out overnight and then keep putting them out earlier. And then eventually they will be ready to go outside. It takes about 5 to 7 days. You could go 10 days too if you just want to be sure. I have my tomato plants too. They're actually under my daughter's trampoline because when I first brought them out it was nice and overcast because it's admittedly not evening, but on an overcast day I would say it doesn't hurt to bring them out for an hour or two, but it was overcast and it got really bright, so then I just let them hang out under the trampoline in the shade. And then I also got some nursery plants today. Here's another little tomato plant. And something that's fun about nurseries is they'll sell you one container as one plant, but it will have 2 separate little seedlings. So I got 2 plants for one, and that one, and this is Cinderella pumpkins. I'm gonna get a designated big container for this because this is gonna be a heavy eater. It's gonna need a lot of space to stretch, and it's gonna need a lot of food, lots of compost, and probably fish emulsion. Same thing, I got 3 actually. I got 3 for one on this, and this is sugar baby watermelons. I'm not sure, I know I'm only gonna need one of these. I'm not sure what I'll do with the other 2 because it would just kill me to, you know, just blatantly get rid of the other 2. And this is what I'm actually gonna put in that long container by the house. It's Jack B. Little Pumpkins. I think there's 2 in here as well. Yep, and as you can see, there's 2 in there as well, and I will use both. And then I got these snap peas. There's 3 in here. And we don't really eat peas. I'll definitely eat them and try them, but I more so got these because I'm gonna put them each in a smaller cloth container and let them use the fencing to the garden as a trellis. And then I'm probably just gonna mostly use them as like snacks for the chickens. But one mistake that people make when picking up nursery plants is, although they're outside for part of the day, or if they're under or in a greenhouse, if you directly plant them, even though they're greener and they appear hardened off and they might have some time outside, I wouldn't just directly plant them. I'd kind of harden them off along with the other plants that you have as well. Maybe not quite as intensely, but give them a couple of days. I'd bring them in at night. Alright guys, thanks so much for coming along with me today and watching. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting a lot and filming a lot, especially this next week. I have a lot more to do. I've been getting a lot done, but I still have lots more to accomplish. So very close to getting things planted, and I'm going to have to get that done this week. It's crunch time essentially. It kind of went from it was cold for this time of year and it wasn't quite time to like, oh, it's warm and it's the actual growing season is vastly approaching. So we're trying really quickly to get things done. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today. My name's Amanda and this is the Homestead Quest.